Good morning, shall I say? How y'all doing? It's Lenny. Something I wanted to talk to my fellow audience about entrepreneurship. So I think the biggest misconception is, or the stigma that's placed on entrepreneurs is that, or black entrepreneurs, that they charge a lot. So let me give y'all some insight on the struggles of being entrepreneur or being an entrepreneur when it comes to purchasing materials. A lot of us don't have access to wholesale goods. So that means everything that we buy, raw materials, is retail. So most of the time, well, all the time, retail means markup. So everyone is trying to make a profit off their goods. And if someone like me who makes handmade goods, if I don't have the plug on a wholesale raw fabric, then that means I'm paying retail, which means I have to charge my retail, which is in order for me to stay in business and to keep doing what I do. My prices may seem to be high. Well, you have to understand that a big manufacturer, if they're making their textiles or they're getting their raw goods wholesale, then they can afford to charge a price that is competitive or to the marketplace, because if they're a big box store, they selling a lot of product at one time. Well, it doesn't work that way for a lot of us. I mean, it's difficult, man, and it's scary because you know it takes gumption, man, to get out here and put yourself out here to do uh, entrepreneurship. You know, you taking a risk on feedback, harsh feedback. You also taking a risk. You know, there's people who may decide to uh, patronize you, and they may not like your product, right? And that's fine. You know, it's not fine. It's because we set out. Well, I know I do. I set out to be to carry a satisfaction guarantee standpoint. So when people don't like the product that they buy and don't say nothing, right? I wouldn't know what I did to cause dissatisfaction, and I wouldn't be able to fix it. You know, and me, I want to fix it. You know, I want my customer to be happy. I want my customer to feel like their money was well spent. So I welcome the feedback, negative or positive, because if it's negative, I would like to know. I would like to know what it is that I fell short on, so I can fix it and reconcile that situation. I know a lot of times some business owners don't have that viewpoint. And that's unfortunate because no one has to spend their money with you. So when you gain a customer, you want to keep that customer. There's a variety, there's a vast variety of options, and if they take the time to type in your website or respond to an ad that you may have put out there, and they actually convert that into a sale, that's big. So I don't take that for granted. I'm very appreciative of that. So it breaks my heart when I fall short or miss the mark and I'm not notified, because trust me, quality doesn't have an expiration date, or you know what I'm saying, it doesn't. So I've learned to understand that I will try to go above and beyond to please the customer within my means. You do have some people who may go out of their way to kind of give you a hard time, but I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who genuinely click on madebylenny.com looking for something to buy because they believe in the product, and then you got some people who just believe in me, and I appreciate that, man. Because that's not easy to find. It's like I say, it's a vast number of options people have, and they don't have to spend their money with you. So, man, trust me, I appreciate, I honor, and my singular goal is to please my customers. Man, listen. This is a capitalist society, and everyone is out to make money. Sure, I would love to offer. I can't. I mean, I would love to offer a price across the board that's affordable, regardless if regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I can't approach my business that way. I have to appropriately price my items for what I feel like they're worth. Without going too in depth with that formula, it's just about time put into creating the product, the thought into conceptualizing the product, and purchasing the materials to build the product. Those three factors attribute to my prices on my items. That's it. Honestly speaking, I can't really focus on if everyone feels that that's affordable. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I just can't. If I'm gonna be serious and try to be around for a while, I have to stay in business. And anyone that's in business understands that there's constant overheads, and you can't negotiate with them or with that overhead. You have to just fulfill that overhead price if you want to stay in business. I take a lot of losses, because because I don't feel like I gain a lot of profit, because I'm always reinvesting the monies that I make from these items, because I love to do it. Ultimately I love making things, whether it be hats, shirts, hoodies, or music. I just have a genuine love for it. But realistically speaking, if I don't pay attention to the P&L of the situation, realistically, how long can I be in business? So I've shifted my priority focus to making sure that I am adamant about maintaining a realistic goal as far as how the money I make is spent towards the business, and if I do retain the profit, that I ultimately be responsible with that. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times customers don't get it, and they don't really understand. They don't get it, nor do they care. They just want what they want, and if a person spends their money, they just want whatever they feel they want to get a good value, and I want to give them that, right? But without sounding condescending, I just have to be realistic about how do I stay in business if my prices don't match up to the cost and the effort put into the product. They have to line up, and I can't be concerned with how the public views that. All I could do is just be optimistic that those that see value in it will buy it and like it, and buy it again and like it again. I want to be successful, so I have to have to concentrate on what that means. To me, it means adamant about the seriousness of my approach to business and the follow through with my consistency. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just looking for the benefit of the doubt that people give other brands that they trust. You know, there's no way I match up currently with luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, stuff of that nature. You know, when you mention those brands, you have to, for the prices they pay, you have to assume that there's a certain amount of, or a certain level of extreme care, attention to detail, craftsmanship, and professionalism that goes into their product, which warrants the price and the tag of luxury. But luxury as beauty is in the eye of the beholder, or the person that views it as, or who attributes that value. Because if people tomorrow decide that Louis Vuitton or Gucci is no longer a luxury brand to them, guess what? Because the marketplace dictates what the value is of an item. All you can wish for is that whatever item you submit to that marketplace is viewed with enough value to sustain you in business. That's my goal. That's my mission. That's my path. And hopefully I'm able to obtain that. All I can say is I'm going to keep pushing forward and putting in the effort to sustain a certain level of trust for my customers and a certain level of expectation that I'm listening, I care, and I'm placing extreme effort into producing the best product that my skill level can provide. If you're comparing an entrepreneur's product to a product similar that you may find in the marketplace, it's going to be lopsided because the cost for manufacturing is different. And we take the hit trying to compete because some customers don't understand the difference between a handmade good from an entrepreneur than a manufactured good from a box store, big box manufacturer or store like Walmart, Best Buy, any store where you buy goods, Target, stuff of that nature. So yeah, just thought I'd, share that understanding. And again, I do understand that customer service quality is important. So I do take that into account when I manufacture my things and package them. I want to impress my customer. I want them to feel like their investment was warranted, and also that they feel good about investing in me and choosing my product to fit in their arsenal of things they like to wear every day. I don't take that lightly. So if you buy something from Lxnny, for myself, trust me, it's not rushed. It's handled with care, and I have my customers' best interests in mind. So I appreciate anyone who chooses to support and purchase anything from me because you don't have to, and I greatly appreciate it. Continue on with your day, and I'll catch y'all next time.